If you've clicked on this video, you've likely pondered the question, why doesn't my cat like to be held? You simply want to scoop up your furry friend and shower them with love and cuddles. So, what's stopping them? The primary reason your cat may shy away from being held is that it perceives this type of affection as unnatural, making it difficult for them to embrace it. Additionally, cats are creatures that value their independence. When you pick them up, they may feel confined or threatened, leading them to instinctively want to escape. But does this mean you will never be able to hold your cat? Not at all. There are several strategies you can employ to help your cat become more comfortable with being held. First, let's gain a better understanding of the origins of this behavior. Before we get started, please take a moment to subscribe to All Season Paws and click the notification bell. This way, you'll be sure not to miss any of our upcoming videos. 1. It isn't a natural position for cats. In the wild, cats typically socialize with other cats mainly for mating purposes or to establish their territories. Being picked up by humans is not a natural behavior for them. When a new cat enters their territory, a wild cat may cautiously approach, communicating through yowling, hissing, and twitching their tails, with their fur raised and ears back. They may either walk away or engage in a confrontation. In contrast, when interacting with a familiar cat that they like or live with, they will display friendly behaviors such as head rubs and trilling sounds. However, they usually do not attempt to lift each other off the ground. This means that being picked up is a strange experience for domesticated cats, both individually and from an evolutionary standpoint. Being lifted may leave them feeling vulnerable and insecure. In the wild, a cat would only be picked up if it were caught by a predator. Although your cat may be domesticated now, many still retain these survival instincts, especially those who were strays before being brought into a home and have not been fully socialized. 2. Independence and climbing preferences. Some cats are quite independent and may feel disrespected if you try to pick them up when they are fully capable of climbing on their own. If your cat enjoys being higher up but is not fond of being lifted, consider providing climbing opportunities. Install climbing and scratching posts or designated shelves designed for cats on your walls. This way, your cat can choose to climb to these elevated surfaces and engage with you at eye level, fostering a sense of independence while still allowing for interaction. 3. Fear of being restrained. For many cats, the idea of being lifted off the ground can be frightening. When they feel this fear, they may not recognize that it's you who feeds them and gives them affection, who is picking them up. Even if the act of being picked up itself is not directly alarming, it can invoke fear because it limits their ability to escape from potential dangers or threats. This is particularly true for cats that are easily startled by loud noises or sudden movements. Their anxiety may extend to the idea of being held. 4. Past negative experiences. Cats, like all animals, learn from their past experiences. If you've adopted an adult cat, you might not be aware of their previous life and any hardships they face. If they have endured mistreatment from a previous owner or another individual, it's understandable that they might fear being picked up by you. Your cat may also associate being lifted with trips to the vet, grooming sessions, or other experiences they find unpleasant. While it is possible to help a cat reframe these associations by pairing being picked up with positive experiences such as treats, understand that this process can be challenging and may not always succeed. 5. Discomfort with restraint. When we pick up a cat, we tend to wrap our arms or hands around them to keep them secure. However, some cats dislike this kind of physical restraint, even if they are comfortable being held. Consider scooping your cat up gently rather than grabbing them and observe if they respond more positively to this approach. 6. Potential pain or discomfort. If your cat has suddenly become averse to being held when they used to tolerate it, it might indicate that they are in pain. Changes in behavior often signal underlying health issues, and it may be worthwhile to schedule a veterinary appointment for a checkup. Your cat could be suffering a physical injury or something that is invisible to the human eye and cannot be detected without the professional help of a veterinary checkup. Remember that cats develop associations based on their experiences. Even after resolving a painful issue, they may still be hesitant to be picked up. 4 additional reasons why your cat dislikes being held. There are several reasons your cat may dislike being held, including its breed, previous negative experiences, the way it naturally greets other felines, or feelings of fear. 1. Breed. Some cat breeds are more inclined to enjoy being held than others. For instance, ragdolls are known for their friendly and easygoing nature and often love to be cuddled. In contrast, breeds like Bengals, Persians, and Abyssinians typically prefer not to be picked up or held. Therefore, your cat's aversion to being held could be related to its specific breed tendencies. 2. Negative experiences. While studies suggest that cats do not remember events in the same way humans do, both positive and negative experiences can influence their behavior significantly. If your cat has had a past negative experience with being held, it may associate that fear with the act itself. 3. Unnatural greeting. Unlike some other animals, cats have their unique ways of greeting each other. They typically do not pick each other up. Instead, cats approach cautiously, sniff each other, rub against one another, and gently headbutt. When you pick up your cat, it might interpret this as a predatory behavior, prompting feelings of fear and leading it to escape. 4. Fear. It is completely natural for any creature to feel frightened when being lifted by something much larger than itself. For cats, being suddenly picked up can be a startling experience, potentially causing them to flee in fear. Understanding these reasons can help you interact with your cat in a way that makes it feel safer and more comfortable. How to safely pick up a reluctant cat. When trying to pick up a cat that is resistant, patience and understanding are key. Follow these steps to help your cat feel more comfortable with being held. 1. Give them time. Allow your cat to adjust to your presence at their own pace. The more relaxed they feel around you, the more likely they are to be open to being picked up. 2. Create positive associations. Focus on helping your cat associate pleasant feelings with touch. Gently pet them in areas they enjoy, which can foster a sense of safety and enjoyment. Be patient. Transforming a standoffish or timid cat into a loving companion is a gradual process. With time, your cat can become more affectionate, eventually enjoying cuddling and lap time. 4. Respect their boundaries. Never force your cat into your arms. This can create negative experiences that may cause your cat to become more fearful or avoidant. Training your cat for better interaction. To help your cat become more comfortable being picked up, here are some effective strategies. 1. Encourage proximity. Spend time in the same room as your cat without forcing interaction. Let them appreciate your company. They may enjoy simply sitting nearby. 2. Maintain calmness. Your demeanor matters. Cats are sensitive to our emotions. If you remain calm and relaxed, your cat is more likely to feel at ease around you. 3. Approach gently. Move slowly when approaching your cat, allowing them to become familiar with your presence. 4. Link touch with treats. Just before mealtime, offer gentle pets or scratches to associate being petted with something enjoyable, like food. 5. Reward them. Once your cat is on your lap, reward them with treats. Initially, they may grab the treat and retreat, which is normal. With repetition, they will likely stay for longer periods. 6. Customize your approach. Adjust these methods based on your cat's personality and comfort level. How to hold a cat that dislikes being held. If your cat is still reluctant to be held, try these approaches. 1. Use treats. When your cat is on your lap or in your arms, offer treats to create a positive experience associated with being held. Over time, they will start to relate lap time with their favorite rewards. 2. Move slowly. Approach your cat with deliberate movements to avoid startling them. Quick or sudden actions may cause fear. 3. Allow freedom. Let your cat decide when to come to you, and avoid chasing or forcing them into your space. The goal is to make your cat feel secure and willing to stay close. 4. Foster comfort. Avoid holding your cat too tightly and instead create a relaxed environment. You can provide a cozy spot nearby where they can feel safe and comfortable while being close to you. 5. Acclimate to touch. Once your cat is more at ease, gradually introduce touch in their favorite areas, which will further enhance their comfort with your presence. By following these guidelines, you can develop a trusting relationship with your cat, helping them feel secure and appreciated in your company. Building trust with your cat will take a considerable amount of patience and affection. Be ready for a journey that may require consistent effort.